right, thank you very much. Appreciate your testimony. Gabriel Grantham.
Hello and good afternoon, Chairman Buckley and members of the committee. My name is Gabe Grantham, and I am a public policy advisor at Texas 2036, and I am grateful for the chance to address you on the topic of math readiness here in Texas. The data is clear. Our students are currently not meeting the math proficiency levels necessary for future success. The decline in math performance, evidence across all grades, poses a significant risk to our students' academic and career prospects. And the data in front of you is clear. Currently, less than half of our students in Texas are performing at grade level in mathematics, with some grades seeing only about a third of students meeting necessary benchmarks. Across all STAR-tested grades, the percentage of students performing at or above grade level has decreased compared to pre-pandemic levels. This decline is not isolated to any single grade. It is widespread and is affecting students from elementary through high school. And while it is an important goal to get back to pre-pandemic levels, we have to acknowledge that if we do, we only reach 50% of our students. Pre-pandemic, we were still leaving 50% of our students behind in math. This decline in math performance has long-term implication, in part due to the low success rate of remediation and acceleration efforts. By the time students reach high school, less than half are prepared for college-level math courses, as indicated by their scores on the SAT, ACT, and TSI exams. The inability to meet these benchmarks hinders their chances of success in higher education and in the workforce, where strong math skills are increasingly critical. Texas' performance on the National Assessment of Educational Progress, the NAEP, further highlights the severity of the issue. Texas students, particularly 8th graders, have seen a significant decline in their math scores, as discussed earlier today. This decline began long before the pandemic and was exacerbated by the disruptions it caused. Over the past decade, the percentage of 8th graders scoring at or above basic has plummeted over 20 percentage points. And even more alarming, less than 1/4 of our 8th graders are now considered proficient in math. Now, I do want to make a clear distinction that proficient and grade level expectations on the STAR are different, and we can absolutely discuss that if you have questions about that. This means, though, that the majority of our students are not just behind, they are losing grounds on essential math skills. In some areas, such as data analysis, statistics, and probability, we have seen a loss of roughly 2 years of learning for our 8th graders. And while Texas ranks relatively high in certain student demographics compared to other states, this should not mask broader achievement gaps. For example, while Texas ranks first in 8th grade Black student achievement in math, the average score is still below the basic level. These disparities underscore the need for targeted interventions to ensure all students, regardless of backgrounds, have the opportunities to succeed. As other states have recognized the urgent need to improve math proficiency, they have taken steps to address the issue. Texas must now follow suit by investing in targeted interventions, especially for our youngest learners, by providing ongoing professional development for our teachers, focusing on early identification for math struggles, and equipping parents with the tools they need. We can begin to reverse the downward trend in math achievement and set our students on a path toward success. The abilities for our teachers to effectively teach math is critical for student success, yet only 36% of Texas principals report that their math teachers demonstrate a deep understanding of the math teaching methods, and only 41% report that their teachers have deep math content knowledge. When isolating out for elementary, those percentages are actually lower. Without robust professional development and continuous support through coaching, our teachers are not equipped to meet the needs of the students. Expanding access to high-quality math coaching and professional development programs can significantly improve the quality of math education across the state. Texas is lagging behind in early mathematics intervention, with no statewide requirement to screen for math deficiencies in young children. While many states have implemented universal screeners for things like early literacy, only a handful have done the same for math, and Texas is not among them. This lack of early screening means that many students' math challenges go unnoticed until they have already fallen significantly behind. Identifying and addressing these math challenges before 3rd grade is essential to helping students build a strong foundation in math. Texas must prioritize the implementation of these early math screeners to catch and correct these deficiencies before they lead to long-term academic struggles. And then finally, in Texas, parents do not always realize the extent of their child's math struggles. Despite the fact that nearly 60% of our students are below grade level in math, only 10% of parents believe their child is underperforming. This disconnect underscores the importance of providing parents with clear, actionable data on their students' math progress. By doing so, and by offering resources that parents can use to support learning at home, we can bridge this gap and ensure that students receive the help they need outside the classroom as well. Texas has already taken significant steps through House Bill 1605 to provide parents with access to their child's curriculum, but additional efforts are needed to equip them with accurate and actionable data and resources tailored to their child's needs and get them the support they need to succeed in math. I appreciate you and the work that you're doing for the time, and happy to answer any questions.